Trying to come down off the high of the month of June for gaming has been quite the process. I'm literally trying to decompress out of all the streams, the live events, the new game, the demos, the game announcements. I mean, June may have been one of the greatest gaming months since I've been around, to me personally. But welcome back to another episode of the Motion Blur podcast. I hadn't done a face-to-camera talk B-roll type video in quite a while. I'm still working on my Final Fantasy 16 grand finale. That video is literally going to be like 8 hours. So if you found me from my Final Fantasy 16, trust me, it is still in production. I just wanted to come talk to y'all for a few minutes just to kind of get all of this out of my head right now, because I just got to talk about it. So please drop a like on the video at any point in time if you like these type of videos when it's just kind of me chat. I want to start back right when everything popped off was actually for the PlayStation Showcase, and technically that was like May 30th, but it kind of get bundled into like the E3 June month anyhow. So technically I'm gonna call that June. We started out with the PlayStation Showcase. Of course, I streamed that. We was very excited. Now, unfortunately, a good chunk of the gaming community was kind of disappointed. Was very disappointed because we expected more. I mean, I was a little disappointed, but quite honestly, I got everything I wanted. The main thing that I wanted was the Spider-Man 2 gameplay, and we got that, and we got some awesome new gameplay of Phantom Blade, which I did a breakdown video of that. There's a few other titles that look interesting that I'm actually excited about. So we didn't get all the bangers that we wanted to, like GTA 6, The Last of Us 3, new God of War Ragnarok game, God of War Ragnarok DLC, you know, all the stuff that we expected to be there, right? So we didn't get all of that, so a lot of the PlayStation gamers was highly upset. But again, overall, it was a good way to start out the season of gaming for the month of June. Then after that, shit went crazy. And on top of all of the game announcement, then we had video game releases like Street Fighter 6 came out. Liza P dropped a demo, which that was fire. I raged out for that. Funny story about that is I actually did the full hour and a half, 2 hour video. Turns out I wasn't freaking recording. I know it was a nightmare. That edit was fire. Then shortly after that was my personal favorite event of the entire month of June, which is Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest. Of course, we streamed that as well. Had a great turnout. The energy was great. I thought top to bottom, that was the best show. We finally got the Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay. We got the Prince of Persia announcement there as well too. Alan Wake 2 gameplay. It was just so much. Nicolas Cage came out for whatever reason for Dead by Daylight. Got announced that we had a new Sonic game coming. Sonic Superstars or something like that. 3D, 2D type game. Looks amazing. And we got the Spider-Man 2 release date there at Jeff Keighley's event. We got Banisher's gameplay, the upcoming Focus Entertainment game, and a lot of the Final Fantasy fans, obviously, because I literally wasn't even a Final Fantasy fan then, they announced the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and I know a lot of people was hype about that, which I haven't jumped into that world yet. We're still finishing up 16 with Clive and crew, but I can't wait to jump into the Final Fantasy 7 remake myself personally. But that show was lit. I thought Jeff did a freaking great job. I thought it was the best Summer Games Fest up to this point by far, for sure. Then of course Diablo 4 dropped, and that game is absolutely freaking amazing. Again, I was stepping outside of my comfort zone. I had never played a Diablo nothing, and that opening sequence with Lilith, which I did on the channel, was fucking insane, bro. Jesus, I think I literally had a nightmare about that shit the day that I reacted to it. But of course, I still been playing Diablo. Just amazing, man. And again, that was just the beginning of the month. Then the party kept rolling on. Then we got the Xbox Bethesda showcase, and a lot was riding on that shit. And you know, as an Xbox hater, well, as like my gimmick, I'm a self-proclaimed Xbox hater, which I'm not. I really not. Just do it for the shits. But the showcase was a banger. Had a lot of games, a lot of release windows. Hellblade, which is my personal #1 hyped Xbox game. I've played it here on the channel. If you go deep in the Rolodex, I had a lot of fun playing that game. And of course, we had the Starfield 1 hour showcase that really showcased how big and massive that game is going to be. Pause. And I'm actually excited for the game, and I'm looking forward to see. I really hope it comes out and is really good. I really do hope so. I know Bethesda got the track record of you know. But again, I'm rooting for it. I really am. I think it'd be good for the gaming industry to have an Xbox title that's fire and that's out, you know, right now, especially this year. This year's been crazy, so I'm rooting for Starfield. But yeah, all that shit looked great. I'm not even gonna mention the 30, 60 FPS. I know it's subjective, so you know, that's whatever. So then after the Xbox showcase was over, I think we had a few days, a few weeks. I can't remember the time frame. Then shortly after that, Final Fantasy 16. Actually, no, was it at the... I can't remember what it was. Anyway, they dropped the Final Fantasy 16 demo on top of all of that. So once that dropped, it was a 2+ hour demo. Literally blew me away and others. That it was absolutely fucking amazing. I mean, holy shit. I went from not being a Final Fantasy fan for the last 25 years to buying Final Fantasy shirts and merch and shit. So, I mean, and I'm still currently playing the game. It's been the best series on this channel by far, you know, so it just goes to show how amazing June was once again. Well, definitely one I would never forget as we go forward here on this channel. Then after that, of course, you know, we had to finish it up with the Nintendo showcase. And I know my audience in particular here on my channel, it's not a lot of Nintendo fans. Those Nintendo videos always do shit. But we did Xbox, we did PlayStation, we did the Summer Games Fest, which is a mix of everything. So we had to finish it off with the OGs Nintendos. And again, for Nintendo, to me, the showcase was fantastic for Nintendo. So if you was a Nintendo fan, we got you got 2 new Mario games. We got some other weird shit. You got Pikachu. I mean, everything you would expect from Nintendo, because they're pretty strange. And that shit was fire. And there's a couple other shows I forgot in between, like the Ubisoft Forward and the Volvo Digital. I mean, it was so much. And like, we go from... This is the perfect example I can give you. It is literally just like the pacing of Final Fantasy 16. You go from a gigantic, my accent. It goes from a gigantic icon fight, you freaking setting the world on fire, to the greatest shit you ever saw, to absolute flat side quest dog shit, and which is now we're in the dog shit, which is the month of July, because we ain't got shit. It's cold out here in these streets. We had, I think, Immortals of Avion that was supposed to come out this month, the EA original, which I'm excited about that one, but they moved that one to August. So all that comes out this month that I would definitely be playing on the channel is Exo Primal from Capcom. So other than that, it's dry out here, dog. So luckily Final Fantasy 16, I know I've mentioned that game a million times. It's more than enough meat on that bone. That sounded kind of crazy. The next few weeks, you can go finish Hogwarts Legacy, because I know you hadn't finished the game. Most people hadn't beat that damn game. Go finish Hogwarts Legacy. Stop playing. It's on my to-do list as well too. So I think it's the perfect time for us to wind down and kind of recalibrate and get ready for August when Armored Core 6 come out. Because you know, none of us played the Armored Core. Maybe 2 of us out of the 1,000 that's going to watch this video. And so I'm excited to see what that's about. But again, that's still going to be, you know, I think we get the demo of Mortal Kombat in August as well. But when September hits, it's party time. We're going to go right back up, go right into October. Spider-Man 2, new Mario game. Liza P is going to be fucking lit, and I'm excited, and I just want to make it to the end of the year, to the Game Awards, which is my #1 goal, which I'm not going to tell y'all, but I will be streaming the game. I'm going to promote that shit right now. But it shows you how far ahead I think. I just want, it's been a big goal of mine to do something real cool and have a big community watching the Game Awards with me at the end of the year after we grind all this time. So, yeah, anyway, man. A hell of a year. Just talk to me down in the comments below. Let me know what was your favorite thing of the month of June. It's a lot to choose from, right? But again, top of the list for me, Final Fantasy 16. Right under that, the Summer Game Fest for me was the best showcase. But we got Spider-Man gameplay and Spider-Man release date. I'm a happy camper. So I don't know, man. Y'all have a good weekend. I want to bring y'all something that's dry here on these YouTube streets right now. But just know I appreciate each and every one of y'all for hanging out with me, for watching me or listening to me, whichever one you was doing. So, yeah. What a time to be a gamer, huh? Peace.